What's happening, y'all? Joe Stizzy back here with Massive Detective Archives Raincode Plus. And Yuma has woken up inside of a strange room for the second time. It was a crazy episode last time. Uh, Yuma went back to try to find to see if any of his detective buddies were still alive at the riverbank, and not 2 seconds later, a unmarked van comes up and he gets abducted by two people. Wakes up in this danky ass room, so don't know what's going on, but let's find a way to get the hell out of here.
This is...
It's a worn out sofa covered in dust.
Come on.
Absolutely filthy, aren't you, Master? Why direct that at me? Because you were sitting on it, you dirty, dirty boy.
There's another one.
I think I've seen these posters in Kamasaki District too. Just who's been putting them up?
Aw.
They all look kind of samey. If you want to grab people's attention, you gotta mix it up design-wise. What do you think these posters are for, Shinigami?
There's a vent here, but it's too small to pass through.
Well, not with that attitude. Slapping so many posters in such a tiny room, it's like they're trying to brainwash people. Be careful, Master. People like you are susceptible to that sort of thing. I'm not that simple. Every poster has a closed fist raised up into the air. I'm guessing this might be the headquarters of the Amaterasu Resistance, or Kanai Resistance.
It won't open. Seems like it's locked with a padlock or something from the outside. Why do they even want to imprison me? The floor and the walls don't seem fragile enough to break, and there's no way out through the ceiling either.
Looks like you're stuck in here. No point feeling gloomy about it. Just enjoy it while you can. Woohoo! It's so fun! It's like we're frolicking through the sun like grass in spring.
It's hopeless. We're completely stuck. It's just like everything in my life right now. I'm trapped with no way out.
Master looks so lonely right now. It's like he's given up on everything. Hey! Can I give you a back tattoo that says, "My life is over"?
Sorry, but I'm not really in the mood for your antics right now.
What's got you so down anyway? It's not like you had anything to lose in the first place. Besides me, that is.
Aw, my life's been a mess ever since you started haunting me. Shinigami, what about those other detectives?
What do you mean?
You said you've haunted other detectives in the past. They all gave up their memories, right? Were they able to achieve their goals using the power you gave them?
I don't really remember the past. I'm the kind who forgets what happened yesterday.
I don't believe you.
Oh, but there is one detective I distinctly remember. He always liked to say this one thing. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Huh?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. He said that with such sparkling eyes that I laughed out loud. It still makes me laugh, as if a single detective could do that.
Imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Like the Watchmaker's son, or Kurumi. If those cases remained unsolved, would they have suffered the same fate? So you didn't answer me. What about that detective? Was he able to bring happiness to everyone?
I don't know. Besides, I don't remember much. But if you look at how the world is right now, isn't the answer obvious?
I guess. There's no way detectives could make people all over the world happy. Even in Kanai Ward alone, the number of unsolved mysteries keeps increasing. What can detectives even do? Detectives are useless. I'm useless.
Hey, enough of that
Huh?
nihilistic
Master,
attitude.
someone's coming!
Oh, you're awake. Sorry for getting rough with you. It was necessary at the time. Forgive me.
No, well, he seems friendly enough.
We have quite the character here.
It's a trick!
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Consider this. Have you seen a child crying on a street corner? How about a kid wandering with no place to go? We're a group of volunteers who shed blood so people like that don't have to shed tears. That's right. We're the proud resistance against Amaterasu Corporation.
Called it.
Resistance?
And I'm the head honcho. The name's Shachi. Nice to meet you.
This reminds me. I've seen the flyers all over Kanai Ward.
Yeah, passing out flyers is an important part of our activity. We need to recruit as many people as possible. Though once we're finally caught by the Peacekeepers, we'll probably all hang.
But what does the Resistance want with me?
First, let me apologize for not being able to bring you here in a more graceful way. But if I didn't do it this way, you couldn't stay hidden from the Peacekeepers.
Why did you go to such lengths to see me?
Allow me to explain. Please, would you join us at our hideout? I want you to have a little chat with my friends.
A hideout?
Don't worry, they're all good guys. Come on, follow me.
Seems like I'm being dragged into even more trouble.
It doesn't look like you have a choice right now, anyway. At least he's the type of guy who's kind to a lost kid.
I'm not a kid.
Yeah, first he wants us to take a tour and meet his friends. Next thing you know, he's fitting Yuma for a pipe bomb vest.
Is it really okay to follow him?
Master, stop being so indecisive.
Apparently there's a leak.
Oh my! It's already morning. The sun rose while you were fast asleep.
What is this place?
How can you tell it's morning?
The whole area is submerged. Looks like stagnant rainwater that didn't drain. Do people actually live here?
Only weirdos who carve up animals could live in a place like this.
Is this your first time in Doya District?
Doya District?
In short, it's what you'd call the slums. It's like this thanks to Amaterasu Corp. The people here are forced to live in the backwaters. They don't seem to care one bit about the unending rain. Of course they don't. They're all living high up, looking down on us. All the dirt and grime they spit out flows down from the city and ends up swirling around here. This is the reality of Kanai Ward.
Kanai Ward's reality.
Come on, our hideout is this way.
Well, not the entire ward. I mean, 2 other districts don't look like crap. Okay, he's walking the max speed right
Our
now.
dream is to change Doya District scenery. We want to help the poor smile again. We call ourselves the Resistance, but it would be better for everyone if things can get resolved without a fight. I doubt the Peacekeepers feel the same way, though. They're always striving to crush us. That's why we armed ourselves and prepared to fight back. We don't know when this fight will end. We don't know if we'll still be able to smile when it does. We may not have the answers, but we have to keep fighting. We were born and raised here, after all.
Gotta give him points for conviction at the least.
By the way, where are you from?
Some stuff happened, so I don't have a place to go home right now.
Oh, so you're like us then. Guess that kind of makes us buddies.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. But I suppose the Resistance and the Nocturnal Detective Agency are both being oppressed by Amaterasu. Our goals and aspirations differ, but we're kinda like friends in that regard.
Master, you're a professional loner, so you don't need any friends.
What's a professional loner?
As a professional loner myself, let me tell you, it's sad.
Hey, good work being on the lookout. This is our hideout. Come on in.
The Resistance's hideout. It's a bit scary, but...
There's no running away now.
Nope. He seems to have just been kind of swept away in all this crap.
All right, it's time for a revolution.
Hey, don't start a revolution here.
Oh no.
I lost again.
Hey, you're all here. Great timing since the game's over. Listen up. I need to introduce someone to all of you. Behold! Yuma here is a master detective of the WDO.
Huh? Wait, I'm not... Really? So he's one of those master detectives I've heard so much about.
Seriously? Sorry I kidnapped you without knowing.
Anyway, I want to recruit him to our resistance.
Huh? Wait, this is much too sudden, and I'm not a master detective.
I know I sprang this on you out of nowhere. But you know what? We're alike. We both have the same kind of darkness lurking deep within our eyes. The darkness is solitude.
How do you know? You blindfolded me when you when you abducted me.
Nowhere to go. Am I wrong? This can be your new home.
My new home?
I guess you're uncomfortable being around so many people when you don't even know their names. Everyone here is a leader within the organization. They're all irreplaceable to the Resistance. While they don't have any powers as extraordinary as master detectives, they each have their own special abilities. They're all good people. You should talk to them first before deciding to join up or not.
Huh? Anyway, let's try talking to everyone.
Jeez, everybody's trying to recruit Yuma.
Yeah.
You should listen to what they have to say. I want to go home.
Hi there, I'm Servan. So, you're Yuma from the World Detective Organization. I've been trying to obtain help from the WDO for a while, but I could never get them to agree. I guess anyone would be hesitant to work with people who call themselves the Resistance.
Why do you need detectives?
To be honest, it's not limited to detectives. We need help in general. But recruiting blindly is dangerous. There's no telling who might be tied to the Amaterasu Corporation. In that regard, detectives from the WDO are safe. Rumor has it they've got terrific personnel. Plus, I know you're enemies with Amaterasu. I've seen with this.
What's that?
It's security camera footage set up all around Kanai Ward. I'm good at tinkering with machines. I handle most of the machine work around here. Once Kanai Ward is peaceful again, I want to open up a shop selling security devices. So that this tragedy can never happen again.
I see.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense that they would, be careful in their recruiting drives, you know, who they pick up, because they don't know if anybody might be a undercover peacekeeper trying to undermine the resistance.
Hey, Master Detective. I'm Icardi. To be honest, I'm rooting for you to join us. Detectives work for anyone as long as the pay is good, right? Meaning, if you pay more than anyone else, they will always side with you.
That maybe Halara.
They're far more trustworthy than people who just talk big about fighting for the revolution.
I think you've got the wrong idea here. A detective isn't a mercenary.
Really? I figured they're about the same.
Well, you probably couldn't explain the difference if you were asked to, Master.
Hey, Icardi. Tell them about your special powers.
Oh, I'm from the Doya district, but I used to be a super swimming athlete for Kanai Ward. I do all sorts of aquatic sports. No one can keep up with me in this flooded city. Anyway, I take advantage of that ability and work as a delivery man. If there's anything you want delivered, I'm your man. Even if it's underwater.
I see.
If he's swimming through the sewers, he gives what can Brown do for you a whole new meaning.
Oh, so you're the new member? I'm Margalam. I don't know what a master detective is, but did you come in from beyond the rain as well?
Beyond the rain?
The only thing beyond the rain is Amaterasu Corp.
No, I'm not with them. But you said as well. Are you a former member of Amaterasu?
That's right. I worked in accounting for that company. Back then they called me the Safe Keeper. But one day, I was accused of embezzlement. My entire family was arrested. Of course, my family and I were all innocent. We were framed, set up to take the fall for what the peacekeepers took for themselves. My family got sick and died in jail. All of them. Except me.
That's terrible.
I would do anything to destroy Amaterasu. Anything. I own a small shop in Kamasaki District. Publicly, I'm just a retired old man selling old art pieces. But secretly, I manage the funds for the Resistance. Guess you could say I got re-employed. I'm happy to be able to use my skills again. If your hatred of Amaterasu is anything like ours, you should join us.
Well, we dislike them greatly. I don't know if we've gotten quite to hatred yet. There are various things on the shelf. Maybe these belong to the Resistance members. Helmets, fire extinguishers, drills, wires. Looks like they were getting ready for battle. I hope I don't get dragged along. Seriously.
Yeah.
This kitchen is surprisingly well equipped with kitchen tools.
What?
I guess that Saji guy is quite a culinarian. Seems like it. Only two shots.
This might actually be more depressing than that squalid dump of an agency.
Hey, at least they have guns. Anything up here to inspect? No, guess not. Okay. I'll talk to Muscle Mommy next.
So, you're the new member. I'm Aruka. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. This one seems kind of quiet.
Master, women are never what they seem. Even idols take dumps.
Jeez.
Yuma, can you use a gun?
Huh? A gun? I've never carried one before.
Oh, I thought so. You strike me as the type of person who's never had anything to do with guns before. On my 4th birthday, I was given a .22 caliber revolver as a present. On my 5th birthday, I got a .32, and on my birthday next month, I'm supposed to be getting an anti-tank cannon.
Huh?
I don't care what it is. I just want to pull the trigger. Give me a trigger to pull. Yuma, if you join us, would you do it with me?
Say what?
No thanks. I doubt I'd be any good with those things. I've never even held one before.
Oh, maybe you misunderstood. I'm not asking you to pull the trigger. I want you to be the target.
Oh, that's better.
Do your best to run around. It won't be any fun if it ends in one shot.
She's terrifying.
See, I told you women aren't what they seem. Even idols take dumps.
I'm gonna get that printed on a t-shirt.
Look at me that way. You're acting like I'm some weirdo.
Oh no, you just said you were gonna kill me.
Conai Ward was isolated 3 years ago. I was a serious candidate for Olympic shooting. But when we were shut off from the rest of the world, that included world sports, and I had nowhere to go.
Yeah, you would have gotten beat out by the gray-haired guy with the glasses.
I will change Conai Ward with my firearm skills. But to do that, I need to get better.
Master, I know you're a sucker for girls, but I suggest you stay away from this one.
Of course.
I actually kind of want to get to know more.
Guess I'll talk about myself then. I was born around these parts. Wasn't submerged like this at the time. It really was just another regular city. But my family, as you might expect, lived in poverty. That's why when I was hired by that company, my whole family was thrilled.
That company?
Yeah. Amaterasu Corporation. Back then, they weren't dangerous or shady. They were a legitimate business focused on contributing to society. I don't know when it started to go astray. We kept receiving more requests from the unified government with an increasing number of top-secret projects. As the secrets kept piling on, the company continued to grow. It sure was a strange sight. Even when I was an employee, I didn't know what was going on. It was like looking at some strange and unknown beast. Before I knew it, everyone was subservient to Amaterasu. The gap between rich and poor was irreversible.
Shachi, what kind of work did you do for them?
I worked in land development. They'd buy up promising land and use it for the company. And here, Doya District was also a part of that. After I purchased this land, Amaterasu filled it with rows and rows of research facilities. The city was poor, but there were these shiny research labs here. Back then, it made us so proud. We thought it'd bring prosperity here. Or so we hoped. But 3 years ago, the unending rain began. The area was flooded. Amaterasu abandoned this place without a second thought. The former residents had nowhere to go. So they were forced to live on top of the flooded research labs. And that's what became of Doya District.
So that's what happened.
It's my fault. I'm the one who made the city this way. That's why I fight Amaterasu Corp. To help the impoverished still living here. It's the least I can do to make it up to them. It can't be anyone else. I have to do it. Well, that's enough sad story time for now. We must press onward. This is why we need good people on our side. You're one of the world-famous master detectives. Please, help us. How about it, Yuma? Will you stand with us and help free Kanai Ward from Amaterasu's oppression?
Everyone keeps saying the same thing. You've already made up your mind. Go on, answer him.
Hell no. Oh, do I join the resistance? I mean, want to take down Amaterasu, but also want to help or find the other detectives, see if they're all right. I'm gonna refuse, even though I got a feeling we'll be forced to join.
Thank you for the offer, but I will have to say no.
Oh, I see. So you'll fight alongside us. That's great.
Did you hear him? He said no.
Huh? What did you say?
Well, I suppose you wouldn't. Joining the resistance isn't a cool thing to do in this day and age.
Not this resistance, at least.
I really don't care as long as I can shoot my guns.
After all this, you're still rejecting us? Our entire conversation made it seem like you'd join up.
I'm sorry.
Did it?
I think your aspiration to stand up for the city is great, and I want to support you. But right now, I can't quit being a detective to join you. That would mean betraying people who've taken care of me. And I still have things left undone as a detective. Although, I still don't know why I want to continue as a detective. But that's exactly why I can't quit now. It's not that I'm obsessed with being one. Rather, I think detectives are the key to solving my own mysteries.
Oh, you seem to think awfully highly of yourself all of a sudden. This is so unlike you. You're cuter when you're totally panicking and don't know where to turn.
I'm still worried about the others who've gone missing. I can't just abandon them and start over somewhere new.
Exactly.
I see. So you won't reconsider. In that case, I can't let you leave here alive.
Excuse me?
Just kidding. I already knew you were gonna turn us down. Trying to get you to join on the spot is a tough sell. You have your own stuff going on. So instead, would you be interested in cooperating with us as a detective? Basically, we'd like you to take on a job for us.
A job?
Yeah, it's a simple one, but it's not something we can do. Please, we need your help. Will you at least take on this request?
What do I do? Chief Yaku isn't here, and the detective agency is gone. Is it really okay for me to accept a job? In my experience, taking these requests without permission always leads to trouble.
I don't smell any good mysteries nearby. My guess is that these people are taking advantage of you, just like that masked guy. You should ignore them.
Yeah, I need to find the others first. I don't have time to take another request. I'm sorry. I'll need to consider it another time. once things calm down.
Yeah, when I'm not getting abducted.
So that didn't work either.
I need to go now.
Please, wait.
Nope, I'm out the door. Bye. See ya. Good luck with your revolution.
We've just exposed our inner workings. Do you really think we'd just let you leave?
You brought me here. Against my will.
Shachi, I don't joke around. I'll do what needs to be done.
I'm with Iruka. If you're not with us, you're against us. If we let you go, you might leak our info to Amaterasu Corp.
I would never.
It seems you're just an outsider after all. You'll never understand our hatred.
Hey, if you're gonna fight, do it outside. Don't mess with my complex machines.
We can't let an Amaterasu sympathizer roam free.
Please wait. Let's all take a deep breath.
Shinigami possess them or something.
Want to pick a fight with me? Oh, you asked for it.
Yeah, go get him.
Bring it on. I'll boom kill all of you.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Hold your damn horses. If he could just be threatened into doing our bidding, I would have done so from the start. He's no amateur. He's a WDO master detective.
Master detectives can survive even bullet wounds, right? We should test it out.
Iruka, stop! Put down the gun. The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people.
Why do you have her?
Let me talk with him man to man, and we'll wrap things up. Everyone okay with that?
If you say so, Shachi. It's fine by me.
Agreed.
You're the leader. Do as you wish.
Sorry, Yuma. Would you come with me for a bit?
Hey, Shachi.
What? I thought we were done here. Sorry, Yuma. Go on ahead for a second. We can talk quietly on the rooftop. Go through that door over there and up the stairs.
Run, Yuma, run away.
There soon.
The roof. Got it.
Time to bail. Use this chance.
You've gained the attention of some troublesome folks. Why don't you skip out right now?
Exactly, yes.
Better to finish talking to them now to avoid trouble later on. Besides, wasn't there a lookout at the entrance?
Oh? I hear someone talking.
Is it those guys from earlier? What could they be talking about?
Hey, maybe you can hear them talking if you approach the door.
Or look at these trash can bit. I guess this is storage. A bunch of miscellaneous items have been placed everywhere.
What?
And not a single one is worth our attention. I'd probably get yelled at if I just touched this stuff. Better leave it alone.
I can see inside through a crack in the door.
How naughty! Let's take a peek at what they're plotting.
Can't you move through walls, Shinigami? You could just get to the other side.
If I left your side, I could slip through a wall or two. But then later, I might lie to you about what I saw. I do love seeing you get all distressed.
Why?
Shh, they're talking right now.
Can you make it quick, Iruka? He'll start getting cautious if I keep him waiting.
Please, wait. There's something I want to give you. In here. Why won't
Is it roadkill?
open? Damn, this safe. Who was in charge of getting a new one anyway? I'll bust it open with a rocket.
Treating it roughly won't unlock it. You have to move the dial, then wait exactly 5 minutes. It's the latest time-delayed lock. You'll have to wait the specified amount of time, without touching anything. Thieves hate wasting time. Time itself is the key for this new feature.
Grr. What a pain in the ass.
This security function makes it the best safe there is. Nowadays, even the bank and other important facilities use it in the commercial area of Marunimon District. It's made by trusty old Amaterasu Corp, after all.
This was made by Amaterasu? What's it doing here? I never allowed this.
Relax. Calm down, old man. Even your clothes and mug were made by the Corp. As long as we live in Kanai Ward, it's impossible to avoid all their products. Though it is ironic that Amaterasu made the safe that protects our assets.
It finally opened.
That wasn't 5 minutes.
This...
Your custom handgun. I modified it to pack more of a punch.
this isn't necessary.
It's for self-defense, just in case.
Why not take it with you? You never know when you might need it.
What do I do? They have a gun!
Correction, they have many guns.
Even when facing the barrel of a gun. Actually, they'd find a way to remove the bullets first.
It's too late for that!
Then you're screwed!
No.
Panicking! I know! Let's run away while we still can.
Doesn't the front entrance have someone on lookout?
Oh, that's right! Then let's go to the roof. Let's get there first and find a way out.
Yes, let's go. Should have been doing this earlier.
This is...
There's a stove that seems to be made from a beaten up barrel drum.
Hey!
Hey, master, give it a push. I'd burned myself. That's what makes it so funny.
Oh!
So this is the mark of the resistance.
Get it?
Ah, so the posters are all over the city were put up to recruit new members. Okay, go on the roof, was it? Not sure how we can find a way to escape here, but maybe there's a fire exit or a zip line or walk along some neon lit pipes.
We need to find a way out. There has to be some place I can escape to. I have to hurry before I'm found.
They'll shoot you dead if they find you!
There's an emergency stairway. Maybe we can escape from here.
Master, look carefully near the top of the stairs!
A surveillance camera. Speaking of which, they were monitoring it from the other room.
If you go past it, they'll definitely see you.
Let's find another way.
There's no escape!
I know, we'll have to jump. Wait, grab the umbrella, open it up, and it'll slow your fall.
This place is much higher than I thought.
At least you'll get away if you jump off. Though you just end up in the afterlife.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Footholds are places to grab onto. I don't think I can use this as an escape route.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah.
He's here! He's not holding a gun. Is he keeping it concealed?
Well, yeah, he put it in his little bag, didn't
Why
he?
so pale? Scared of heights?
Yeah, something like that.
I see. Sorry about that. I'll make it quick. About the request earlier. You turned it down because you don't want anything to do with the Resistance, right?
Huh? No, that's not why.
It's alright. As someone from the outside, liberating Kanai Ward has nothing to do with you. I actually would have found you suspicious if you were gung-ho about it. But this is exactly why I think we can have a mutually beneficial relationship.
But
I'm not asking you to do it for free. If you accept this job, we'll give you information on Amaterasu Corporation. What do you say to that?
what kind of information?
Our organization has a good number of former Amaterasu employees, myself included. We have some internal info that you can't get anywhere else. I think we can get you something you want.
Do you know what information I'm looking for?
I have an idea. If the WDO sent a master detective to gather intel, it's gotta be the homunculi, right?
Master!
How does he know?
Looks like I'm right. It's not just detectives. The whole world wants info about that. How's this? In place of prepayment for the request, I can tell you a little bit about it.
Is it true? Do immortal monsters like homunculi really exist?
Yeah. Homunculi do exist. And they're already inside Kanai Ward. Right now.
Right now? There are immortal monsters in this city?
So, they really were researching homunculi here? That means they were successful, doesn't it? Isn't that what this dude's saying?
It's hard to believe, but could this be Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Looks like you're interested. However, I'll only tell you the rest once you finish the job. So how about it? Did I whet your appetite, Master Detective?
You should know that I don't have any special abilities.
I don't plan on making you do anything too difficult. We just want you to run a little errand.
An errand?
Yeah, an errand with
We want to set
corpses.
up some surveillance cameras around town to keep an eye on Amaterasu corpse oppression. However, this isn't something we can do.
Why not?
If the peacekeepers see us setting up, they'll definitely start investigating the organization responsible. Which would give them an excuse to stamp out the resistance.
Looks like y'all had plenty of security cameras already set
This
up.
job can only be done by someone who isn't affiliated with us.
In other words, you need a pawn you can safely discard if it gets caught by the peacekeepers.
I wouldn't put it that way, but you're not wrong. I want you to understand one thing, though. I'm not gonna ask you to risk yourself for our sake. But we do want your help in protecting the people of this city. That's the kind of job this is.
How does setting up surveillance cameras lead to protecting the people here?
Our goal with setting up the cameras is to capture proof of illegal acts carried out by the peacekeepers. We'll record all the criminal activity they commit, such as intimidation, assault, theft, embezzlement. We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
He says that while concealing a firearm. He's not fooling us.
Even if you gather all that evidence, won't the peacekeepers just cover it up?
Gathering one or two pieces of evidence is too weak, and runs the risk of being snuffed out. In order to spread roots throughout town, someone has to make it clear there are people fighting back.
To spread roots?
The Resistance are like underground roots. Right now, we're still thin and weak, but we continue to fight. We'll spread our thin roots everywhere to try and bring life back to this withering tree. And one day, our fully grown branches and leaves will shelter the people of Kanai Ward from the cold rain. Yuma, this is to protect peace in our home. So please, save this city.
There it is again. Save this city. How am I supposed to do that? What does everyone expect of me? I'm a shell of a person with no memories.
I'd say they're not really relying on you, but more like taking advantage of you.
Yeah, for real.
So, what are you gonna do?
Even if they're taking advantage of me, they're better than that masked guy because their objective is clear. If they have information about the homunculus, I want it. Setting up surveillance cameras shouldn't be too hard.
Then,
Alright, I accept your request.
Great! I'm glad you made up your mind. I knew I could count on you. Well, let's get started.
Shachi, sorry to interrupt. There's a fight on the main street. Another turf war in the usual garbage dump. Can I toss a grenade down there?
Hold on, you stay out of it. I'll go talk to them. Sorry, Yuma, but can you go down and get instructions from Servan about the job? Counting on you. Good luck.
So, you decided to do it. You better not drag us down.
And you better not go ballistic and shoot the place up.
The best.
you can't turn back now. You better hope the reward is worth it.
Let's head back down for now and talk to Servan about the job.
I'm so glad you weren't killed, Master.
Chachi isn't the kind of person who would do that, right?
Sometimes I wonder if she's really happy that we weren't killed. Well, after all that, Yuma got roped into helping the Resistance.
Hey! Since you're back, I assume you accepted our request.
Right.
If Shachi's all for it, then I've got no objections. I'll trust you too.
You must really trust Shachi.
We were living on the streets when he took us in. He built the Resistance up to what it is now. Everyone is indebted to Shachi to varying degrees. He's like a big brother to us. Though he does have shortcomings, like excessively avoiding conflict and being oblivious about anything financial.
I guess that's why he got the old guy. And Irika.
Damn. When did we start using an Amaterasu safe? Trustworthy. Bah! There's nothing trustworthy about it.
So, you accepted the job. That's good. Let me fill you in on the details then.
Yes, please.
You will be setting up surveillance cameras in 4 designated locations. These are the cameras you're going to be setting up. They're delicate machines, so handle them with care. Also, I'll give you a transceiver for communication. It's shaped like a smartwatch, since they're so trendy nowadays. I'll tell you where to set up the cameras for it. Locations will be kept secret until last minute to avoid leaks. Once you finish setting one up, I'll give you the next location.
Where's the first location?
I'll contact you as soon as you leave, so I can test the transceiver's performance at the same time. If you don't hear anything from me, there's a chance the transceiver is broken. Bring it back here, and I'll fix it.
All right.
I'm counting on you. Be sure not to get caught by the Peacekeepers.
They're gonna cut you off if you get caught anyway.
I'll do my best.
Alright, well. Looks like Yuma has at least unofficially joined the Resistance now. He's at least become their sacrificial errand boy. It just seems to be the ultimate fate for poor Yuma. He just keeps getting jerked around by all the people in this city. Poor guy, just trying to get along and really, restore some of his memories, but now he's solving murders and helping resistances. So Well, looks like he's got his assignment and go set up secret cameras, so gonna probably call it here for this one and then get on to that next time. Until then, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see y'all next time. Y'all take care.